Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Okakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai, those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Last Kodash, the Holy Tongue, and I say Barakabam to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a sit-down lesson of the Famine of the Word update as of March the 9th, 2026, on this Monday afternoon. As the famine of the Word is increasing, this is a major prophecy that's about to come to pass, be fulfilled. Because it's going to be a famine of the Word. It's going to be a famine in the land, famine of the Word, definitely, particularly, the famine of the Word. Amos chapter 8 verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Heavenly Father Yahweh, that I will send a famine in a land, not a famine of bread nor thirst of water, but the hearing of the words. Right, so it's going to be a famine of the word, and it's going to be a famine in the land. It's going to be a famine of lack of bread, no water, but the hearing of the words of Yahweh. So this is another prophecy, that's going to come to pass and be fulfilled, because it's going to be a famine in the land. It's going to be a famine in the word as well too. Amos chapter 8 and verse 12. And they shall run from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro, try to seek the words of Yahweh, shall not find it. Right, so many going to run to and fro, try to seek the words of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, shall not find it, because it's going to be a famine of the word, And we're starting to see that increasing as of lately, because we're seeing the more pushing of the famine of the word. Because very soon, the word of the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushua, it's not going to be, available, especially online as a signing. It's an increasing of executive orders, because we seeing more and more of the word is being brought up, the words of the Heavenly Father and his only begotten Son, and the Holy Scriptures being brought up. So if you say, if you speak about any certain topic about the small hatters, it's going to be, if you speak anything about the small hatters or the IDF Edomites or small hatters, they're going to use that as they're going to persecute you for it. They're going to try to use strikes on your channel. If you speak about any topic, or I would say speak of any topic about the IDF Edomites, or you speak about the small hatters, they're trying to have a bill in place where, they try to sign the executive order. If you speak on certain topics or certain groups, or small hatters, or the Amalekites, or the IDF Edomites, but any particular matter, no subjects, you're going to get persecuted for it. They're going to they're trying to use strikes on your channel, especially for YouTube, for an example. They're going to try to put strikes on your channel, or they're going to try to block your videos, try to take off your videos, and then certain topics that you can talk about, and certain words that you might have to speak in code, just because if you talk about a particular group or a particular subject or a particular topic, you're going to get persecuted for it. You might get strikes on your channel. So these are signs that we're getting closer and closer to the famine of the word, And this is a major prophecy that's about to come to pass and be fulfilled. It says, behold, the days come, said the Heavenly Father Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land. Right, so it's going to be a famine in the land. It's going to be a famine of the word. And it's going to be a famine of lack of bread, for lack of water. But the hearing of the words of Yahweh. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst of water, but the hearing of the words of Yahweh. Amos chapter 8 verse 12. And they shall run from sea to sea, from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro, try to seek the words of Yahweh, shall not find it. Right, so many going to run to and fro, try to seek the words of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, shall not find it. Amos chapter 8 verse 13. In that day shall fed version young man faith thirst. Right, so since it's going to be a lack of bread, for lack of water, it's going to be a famine in the land, and it's going to be a famine in the word. So many gonna run to and fro, try to seek the word, Yahweh shall not find it. And in that day, there's gonna be a fair virgin, a young man shall faithful thirst. Right, so a fair virgin, a young man shall faithful thirst for the words of the Heavenly Father, because it's gonna be a famine of the word. So with that, this was just a famine of the word update as of March the 9th, 2026, as signing more and more executive orders, a lot of executive orders that they're going to sign for certain topics that you can't really speak about when it comes to the Holy Scriptures, or speak about a particular group or particular people or a particular subject. So they might use an executive orders on that. This is taking place in different parts in the countries, here in the United States and different parts around the world. They are pushing forth more and more executive orders about if you talk anything about the small hatters or the IDF Edomites, your social media channel might get flagged, or it might get suspended, or you might get persecuted for it. So that's a sign right there that we start to see the increasing uptick of growing of more and more of the famine of the word. So with that, once again, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of the famine of the word update as of March the 9th, 2026, on this Monday afternoon, March the 9th, 2026. As the sit down lesson began was the famine of the word. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Hashem, Rakakadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. The Lashon Kodash, the Holy Tongue. I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles. Wa Akim Aqua. To next time, I would say Shalom.